Today we're going to be talking about telling time on an analog clock in 15-minute increments. So 15 is a little bit trickier than 30, but it's still easy enough if you can count by fives. So remember, when the minute hand, remember the minute hand is the longer one, when the minute hand is straight up at the 12, that means o'clock. This is where we start a new hour. As the minute hand keeps going, it passes the big numbers. When we want to read the time, we count by fives, touching the big numbers. And we start with 5 on the 1, because this is 0. So 5, 10, 15. So when that minute hand is touching the 3, you say that's 15 in minutes. So the hour is 5. The minutes are 15, so this would be 5:15. If that minute hand keeps going, when it gets down to the 6, this is what we talked about just the other day. When that minute hand is straight down, what do we say? 30. And you can double check if you want. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Keep going on our minutes. And the minute hand gets to the 9. This is an important one to remember, so I want you to remember. This is 15, this is 30, and this is 45. So this is 30, 35, 40, 45. If you can remember, this is o'clock, 15, 30, 45. Telling time is going to be so much faster for you because you won't have to count from 5 all the way at the beginning. Okay? There's another name for this time. When the minute hand is on the 9, we call that 45. So this would be 5:45. I heard some of you when you were watching this video, I heard you say 6. This is important. It does kind of look like that hour hand is on the 6, but that's only because the 6 is a really big number. It's blown up so that you can see it easier. It's not actually at the 6 o'clock time yet, because as that minute hand keeps going, now it is 6 o'clock. So 6:45 looks a lot different. Look, that minute or that hour hand looks like it's on the 7 now, but it's not yet. Not until here. Okay, so when the minute hand is on this side of the clock, that hour hand starts to get really tricky, and you have to be careful, remembering that over here, it's almost the next hour, but not yet. Okay, looking back at the minute hand on the 9, so we would say that this is 6:45. There's another way to say this. Back when we did fractions, we cut things, shapes, into halves and fourths. A circle can be cut into fourths, which is what we're exactly going to do. So right down the middle, okay, that's half. And then when we go across this way, that's another half. So that makes 4 pieces. So there's 1 piece, 2 piece, 3, and 4. So these are called quarters. So at the 9, this is quarter to 12. So that means there's 15 minutes. There's 1/4 of the clock until the next hour. So this is called quarter to. Over here, this is called, what do you guess? We can call it quarter past, because it was 7. Now it is quarter past 7. So quarter past, quarter to, quarter past. And then this one down here, we talked about this being the halfway point on the clock. If I drew a line straight down my clock, this would be halfway. We also call this half past. So this would be half past 7. This would be quarter to 8. This would be 8 o'clock. This would be quarter past 8. Remember, that minute hand has past, so it's quarter past. This is also called 8:15, okay? This is half past 8. And this has 2 words. We could call it 8, right? Because the hour hand last touched the 8. So this is 8:45 or 8:45. So 8:45 or 8:45. Okay?